Chucky Atkins is in the house, but he's not feeling all that well. He's going to suit up, but how much he plays, I don't know. Marcus has still got some Easter candy. Paul Pierce is not playing. Lots more coming your way. Sounds and Heat are next. The Celtics have survived one of the most eventful seasons in their long and storied history.
Welch for three.
Ricky! Oh, my word! Paul Pierce and the C's have clinched their third straight trip to the playoffs. To the basket! Tonight at the Fleet, the Miami Heat also are playoff bound as we head into the final 2 games of the season. Welcome inside the Fleet Center, everyone. We've got 2 to go here at the Fleet Center to wind down the regular season, and then the Celtics will be headed toward the playoffs. The Indiana Pacers out there, but first, they have some other people to deal with. Hello again, everybody. I'm Mike Gorman. It has been a long, winding, and bumpy road, Tom, but this team is playoff bound.
Well, we had a completely different roster of players that started this season. We had a different coach at the start of the season. Somehow or other, they've turned this team in the direction of a more up-tempo team, something to accommodate the more athletic people that they have, and also turned it to an offensive team more than a defensive team. People have come along. They fit in. The one thing underlying the whole group is a certain feistiness, which I think is going to take them into the playoffs.
All right, Chucky Atkins, we mentioned off the top, probably will see limited action tonight as he was sick. Wasn't involved in the shoot-around this morning. And Paul Pierce is going to be out tonight. Paul's got that ankle sprain, and the Celtics are going to rest him. They may rest him again on Wednesday night as they get ready for the playoffs. But, Tom, let's talk about the opportunities that are presented here with no Pierce and maybe Chucky playing limited minutes tonight.
Well, Ricky Davis now is going to have to be the prime offensive guy. Let's see what he does. And without Chucky Atkins in the game, he may not nearly be as effective because Ricky can get out there, and I'm not sure that Marcus will find him on the front end of the break. But here's Yuri. Yuri will get an opportunity possibly also not to be the 2-guard or the forward, but also potentially a point guard. So we're going to look at that. And Marcus Banks, of course, everybody's waiting to see how many minutes he can play effectively in a row, and we will find out. He's picked it up a few notches the last week or two. So we'll see what he's learned and how effective he can be going into the playoffs.
All right, so a couple of games for the Celtics to try some roles on different people. But standing in the way tonight, the Miami Heat. And the Miami Heat are far from playing out the string. They still have a scenario where they could end up with the home court advantage if they could force a 3-way tie with Milwaukee and New Orleans. So the Heat definitely have come to play tonight. We'll see how they fare against the Celtics. NBA basketball coming your way next. Tonight's Boston Celtics game is brought to you in part by Citizens Bank, not your typical bank. By Infinity, makers of the full-size QX56. By Crown Royal, enjoy its smooth taste with friends tonight. By Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, your certified auto service center. By New Balance, shoes that fit better, perform better. And by Southwest Airlines, the official airline of the NBA and your Boston Celtics.